Well, as another storm approaches Central Florida, J.A. Edwards of America Roofing, they're here to help. They want to be able to get you started in terms of what to do before the storm actually occurs, and then what happens thereafter. And with that, here is Jordan from J.A. Edwards of America. It's all right, Jordan, we've got this storm. It is approaching Central Florida. And as a homeowner, you want to protect your family first, but you also want to protect your number one asset, that being your home. So let's talk about maybe some of those proactive steps you as a homeowner can take before the storm actually arrives.
Well, first off, Scott, thank you for having me on the show today. I really appreciate it. As a homeowner, what you'd like to do before the storm approaches is obviously the first and foremost is contact or look at your insurance policy. Make sure that everything is on that is in detail of what your deductible is for a homeowner, for an insurance claim on a homeowner's claim with an act of God on your policy like a storm. And then second off is to make sure that all your, like I say, really detailed items, meaning like things that are of value, take pictures of inside and outside of the home, and make sure to document generally with some kind of date to make sure you can show that it was just before the storm.
And I think pictures as well as video. 2019 here, 2020 is coming up. We've
Correct.
got the age of information. You've got your cell phone taking not just pictures, but I think video is also extremely easy for homeowners to just go into the interior of their house, taking a look at certain valuables, as you stated, but also windows, doors, garage, stuff like that, right?
Exactly. And any kind of valuables like passports or jewelry, anything like that, you definitely want to put into a safe or a safekeeping spot if you do have to leave the home so you can take it with you. Second part to that is you would want to mitigate any loss in the home, meaning like if anything you can protect, put up any boards that you can, or also any kind of tarps that you can put over areas that you think would get wet before the storm. Sometimes even people put towels around the bottom of their windows and also their sliding doors. That can help if water does leak in, and you're kind of mitigating loss. And that's what your insurance company also would like to see, is just a responsible homeowner, somebody that did take preparation in the storm coming. There's a list of things you can find obviously on our website at jedwardsofamerica.com, and then also make sure to bring in any home patio furniture, anything that could fly around during the storm. And that's just a good thing to do for your house and also your neighbors.
Yeah, without question. The interior, now we talk about the exterior, and as a homeowner, or even just a resident for as many years as I know I've been, over 20 years here in Orlando, sometimes we take for granted these storms, and then it becomes too late after the fact to be able to do any of this type of stuff.
Right. I mean, the main things you'd like to do is definitely get some water. That's first and foremost. You need water. You can fill your bathtubs up. That's a great way to store water for things that you need to wash or anything like that. But drinking water, bottled water is always the best way to go. Next would be propane. Definitely get some propane. Gas grills are very easy to cook on, if you don't have any power. And then food, any canned items, stuff that won't go bad. That's always important too. Those are kind of just the basic, tips. Now there are ways to get even more comfortable after the storm, and that's like, if you can't afford, is generators, and then also portable ACs. I don't know if you've seen those at the hardware stores, but it's pretty cool, these portable ACs.
Well, one of the other things I think we failed to mention, which just off the top of my head, your gutters prior to a storm coming, is being able to clear those out, making sure that there is no debris, so that when that water falls off the roof, it's easily able to get into the gutters. If you do, of course, have those gutters, to make sure that you've got that flow to keep it off your roof and then down off to the pitch onto the ground.
And Scott, that's a great point. You would definitely want to do any kind of, like we're saying, mitigate any loss. And sandbags is also another way to do that too. So if you know of any low-lying areas that do build up with water, especially with our huge rainstorms we have here in Florida, homeowners generally know where those areas are. With a hurricane, it's going to be even worse. So you'd like to definitely put up sandbags in those areas, around doors and low-lying areas.
Be it before the storm, during the storm, or after the storm, J.A. Edwards of America Roofing is here to help.
When storm damage affects your home, contact J.A. Edwards of America. An A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau means you can rest assured that our friendly staff and expert roofers will get your home or business back to normal quickly and conveniently. We have over 2 decades of combined experience in dealing directly with insurance companies. This ensures that you have as little out-of-pocket cost as possible. J.A. Edwards of America, your trusted roofing contractor.